In this video, I'm going to tell you 10 reasons why you should become a doctor. The first reason is job security. Well, there is no lack of jobs for doctors. I'll talk in terms of examples. When I finished MBBS, I had a choice to study for post graduation. I could join the State Public Service Commission and get a permanent job. I could apply for the UPSC exam. I could go into the army. I could join a private hospital and get a job and then think about the future later on. So there's no dearth of jobs. After becoming a specialist, I can still get a job. I can become a senior resident. I can pursue super specialization, and I can go to another city and get a job anywhere. I can go abroad. So there's no, I've never heard of a doctor who is sitting at home unemployed and doing something else because there are no job opportunities for him or her. Things like that don't happen for a doctor. Well, the second reason why you should become a doctor is respect. We get respect from the society and from patients, but if you're expecting respect like that for the chief minister or an IAS officer or Salman Khan or Shah Rukh Khan, you won't get that amount of respect. Respect comes in small amounts on a daily basis, and you don't get fame, you get respect, one to one respect. Your patient that you're seeing in your OPD will show you respect when they talk to you. There might be some silly people who don't know how to talk to anyone, who won't respect either a politician, a police officer, a doctor, an engineer, whoever. You will face people who don't respect you, but that's not your fault. That's the fault of the mentality of the people of our country. And but in general, compared to other profession, if you become a doctor, you'll get more respect than usual. And when your parents tell other people that you have become a doctor, or when you introduce yourself as doctor, people will be like, oh, you're a doctor, that's nice. They'll always show that. So you get respect in the society in that matter also. And when something happens and a medical help is required and you come forward as a doctor and provide your knowledge or your service, you're respected again over there. So it is a respectable profession. The third reason why you should become a doctor is because the career of a doctor can be interesting, since there is a lot of progress throughout the life. After completing MBBS, it doesn't end over there. You do an internship and it doesn't end over there. You don't just get a job and stay like that for your whole life. You can pursue different types of specializations. Even after specializations, you can do subspecialties, you can do fellowships, you can get different kind of jobs, you can work in different places of the country, you can go abroad, you can get some training, you can learn new procedures at the age of 50 or 60. You can, science is evolving, new things come up, you can do research. So it is an interesting field to work in. It's not stagnant, it doesn't stay stagnant, and you can involve yourself in new things all the time. And that's your choice whether you want to stay stagnant, but if you are looking for progression, you will find that also in your career. The next reason why you should become a doctor is satisfaction. Well, you can be satisfied because you are knowledgeable, you have studied a lot. You can be satisfied because you are doing difficult things and you can feel some pride for yourself. You can be satisfied when your parents are happy that you have become a successful doctor and a respectable person in the society. You can be satisfied after doing a difficult procedure that other people are not able to do. You can be satisfied when people say thank you to you after making a difference in their life. You can be satisfied after, because you earn well, decently. And so there are lots of reasons to be satisfied, to get satisfaction in a doctor's life. The next reason why you should become a doctor is if you're looking for a thrilling experience. Well, it won't be as thrilling as some action movie or the life of a policeman or something, but you can get a thrilling experience every now and then when you face some difficult situation, a life-saving situation, when you perform difficult operations. This thrilling experience is mainly for the surgical specialties, and it may be experienced by other specialties as well, but mainly for the surgical specialties or those who are working in the emergency department and they are working with life and death. The next reason why you should become a doctor is you develop bonding with your colleagues, with your seniors, juniors, with your boss. It's like the army. When you see war movies, the soldiers call each other brothers and they become bonded for life. Just like that, medical training can be difficult, and you may develop a deep bonding with your closest friends, the people who you are working with day and night for months and years. You develop a special bonding with them. They sort of become your family because you share difficult times together, you share happy times together. So that kind of situation in life of developing very close bonding with the people you work with can be there in a doctor's life. And if you're looking for something like that, well, yeah. Next reason why you should become a doctor is that you have the freedom to move about, to work wherever you want to. I can work in different parts of the country, in any city that I want to. I can go to a rural place and I can work there. I can go to a metropolitan city and I can work there. I can go abroad. I can go to Australia right now. I can work there. I can go to the US. I can, but I have to apply for their exams. It's difficult. It's not so easy, but that freedom is there. If I want to go to Delhi, I can go and give interview in Delhi and get a job over there. If I want to go to US, I can write the USMLE exam and go there. If it is very much needed, if I desire to go somewhere, I can go there. There are no restrictions like it is there for someone in the police, uh, someone in the army, or an engineer. If there's a software engineer, there might be job opportunities in some cities where there's a hub of software companies, but he can't. What will a software engineer do in Jammu Kashmir, for example? There might be jobs there, but I mean, there won't be lots of jobs over there. But a doctor can go anywhere, get a job. So that freedom is there. Like the place I'm from, we were always told to become doctors since we were children because it's a very secure job at my place. It's the IT and the business thing are in the developing phase in my place, and if I would have become an engineer, I might get jobs, but it might be. I feel like it's relatively easier for a doctor to get a job over here than for engineers or software engineers and other profession. If I had become a pilot, for example, I can't stay in this place as my base, right? I'd have to be in some other bigger city. So that's there. That's what I mean by freedom. I can stay in my hometown. I can go to bigger cities. I can go abroad. The next reason why you should become a doctor is family life. And when I say family life, I don't mean the number of hours that you get to spend with your family every day. It might be less for doctors. It might be decent amount of time you get to spend with your family for some specialties, but for some specialties you get very small amount of time with your family. But what I mean to say over here is that you can live with your family because of that job security and because of the freedom to work anywhere that you desire. You can always choose to live with your family. It's not like you have to work in Delhi but your family is in Kolkata. If your family is in Kolkata, if you want, you can come to Kolkata and get a job. It won't be like you won't get a job in Kolkata. So this is sort of related to that freedom and job security, and so you get to always stay with your family. I have become a doctor. My parents are here in my hometown, and I want to stay here so I can get a super specialty training over here. I can get a job over here. I can work over here as a consultant later on. I don't have to, you know, like let's say let's say I had become a pilot. I might have been based in Mumbai or Delhi, So that won't happen now. Next reason why you should become a doctor is life-saving knowledge. You get such life-saving knowledge, like you know what is serious, you know what is not serious, you know what to do when something happens at home, you know what to do when someone gets a heart attack. Even if you don't know exactly what to do, you know that it is a serious condition and you need to call an ambulance and you need to give oxygen, and you know how to do CPR, you know how to give mouth to mouth respiration, you know how to poke a hole in the throat when someone has a suffocation, you know how to do a Heimlich maneuver when chicken bone gets stuck in the throat, and things like that. You know how to do basic dressing of small injuries, and if your parents are diabetic, if your neighbors have some problem with hypertension, diabetes, you can help them out. And these things are going to be handy a lot of times in your life, and it's a nice feeling to be able to handle such small things that you have to deal with instantly. If you were an electrician, if the light goes out, obviously you can be of use at a home, but that can be done later, next day, 1 week later. But if someone has a breathing difficulty, you can't deal with that the next day, right? So this knowledge is very precious for your home, for your neighborhood, and you're going to love it when you're able to do something when required. The next reason why you should be a doctor is money. Because of the job security, you'll always have decent amount of money. You can earn more money if you want to. You can earn lots of money as a doctor, depending on your ability, depending on your knowledge, your job position, your skills, and the specialty that you're dealing with. I've seen a lot of my doctor friends comparing themselves to engineers who are in USA. Then you give US a million, go to USA, you'll earn more than the engineers over there. So you see, if you look at doctors in USA, engineers in USA, the doctors are higher paid. In Australia, doctors are the highest paid professionals. In India also, if you compare, the problem is that people are always comparing doctors in government service and their engineer friends who get a job in Bangalore working in IT and they're earning 2 3 lakhs a month. Then they're like, oh, my friends are earning more. It's not like that. In your doctor career, if you also do well in the competition, you'll always earn a decent amount of money. Though it takes a little bit of time, your potential to earn lots of money is always there. Well, not as much as some big shot business people and famous actors and things like that, but you'll be one of the highest paid people in the society. So these were my 10 reasons why you should become a doctor, and subscribe to my channel because in the next one I'm going to do 10 reasons why you should not become a doctor. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like the video and have a good day.